well? I'm not going to shout on you, I promise. Are we well? I think we're well. I'm going to move this. Let's not break it. Stay. Right, I just want a quick show of hands or a quick cheer. Has anyone ever been interested in sort of ancestry, kind of way from background origin? No? Well, this 5 minutes is going to fly by then. No, the reason why is it's something that I've recently become quite interested in. Because as you can tell, folks, I'm not from these parts. This isn't a tan. Can you confirm this is not a tan?
That is not a tan.
That is not a tan. Thank you very much.
I thought we were comparing.
Well, you can compare, but this is real. My parents... No, mine is... No, yours is probably natural setting the sun. This is kind of... I was born this way. Yes, darling, you have a tan. It's a wonderful compliment. From a brown lady, this is a compliment to you. No, the reason why is actually, like I said, I'm not from these parts, I am quite brown. My parents are originally from Iran. It's a country quite well renowned for 3 things. Crazy leaders, carpets, and nuclear weapons that actually exist. Building bombs. I'm just not going to go loud with that. But the reason, it's fine. But like with my family, I was born here. I sound quite eloquently spoken. Do you think I'm eloquently spoken? Good, thank you very much. Having kind of dual cultures and kind of living with 2 distinct kind of cultures in my life, growing up was a very interesting experience. Because my family, like my Iranian family, they're very nosy, very, very nosy. To the borderlines of stalking was the amount of nosiness they had. They're on Facebook as well. And when they got together, they're always hugging. They're always kissing. Stoning. It was all very common where I came from, actually. Which was quite fun. So, fucking hell. Get that in. That's what he said. It's fine. But so I decided then, I thought, well, I'm going to discover my roots and where I come from, just to kind of understand the psyche that is my family. So I thought I'd start at the beginning with my name, Sahar Mirhadi. It sounds quite nice, it sounds quite eloquent. But, oh shit, this is, I forgot. And I'm doing loads of new material, folks, so if I look at my book, it's not that I'm being cruel, I'm just being shit. There we go, things like that, blah, 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 blah. There we go, that's fine. No, with names, sorry, that's what I'm names. No, because the reason why I kind of decided to look about ancestry and about names, especially with my name, Sahar Mirhadi, is I find names are literally the indicator of your life, of how much bullying you're going to endure. What's your name, sir?
Don.
Don what?
Johnson.
Don Johnson. You'll be fine. You're fucked. This is fine. Anyone got an exotic name here? Do you sir, you've definitely got an exotic name in the back. I'm talking to you. You, yes, you. The man with the shirt.
Yeah, with the shirt.
With the shirt, the bald man, the moustache.
Oh, I'm wearing a shirt. Sorry, me. Yeah.
Yes, you definitely look like you do. You've got an exotic name.
I've got an exotic name?
Yes.
Okay.
Apparently. Do you have an exotic name?
Well, that would depend on your opinion.
What's your name?
Nilesh.
That's exotic.
Okay.
To be honest, I get called exotic for a name like Sahar Mirhadi. And I was just getting sick and tired of calling myself. I'm fine, I'm going to fucking substantiate this exotic card. To be honest, it probably wasn't helped with the fact that my hair looks like Mufasa. Literally. Ladies, for your information, today it's straightened. This is it straightened! Feel my pain! I look like an 80s lesbian. Okay? So, yeah. 80s lesbian. What? Who said what? What? Talking about my 80s hair? It is quite impressive.
I said it's not the hair.
Oh! I was gonna hug you, but I'm not so sure anymore. But it's fine. You know what? Fuck it. To be honest, though, I'm going to just talk about my name. To be honest, this is going rather marvellously, actually. What's I talking about? Names. It's not my names. This is going pleasantly well. Right, I'm just going to wrap it up. With my name, Sahar Mirhadi, I decided to find out what it meant. Okay? Everyone should find out what their name means at some point in their life. Previous attempts have been done by my friends and family. I had one man describe my name as something his wife would say during orgasm. Thank you, Dad. I had my friends attempt to decipher what my name means. Okay, so what did I have? I had a desert. I had a well-known footballer. Alan Partridge was mentioned a couple of times. Something about aha. I didn't really get that one. But my personal favourite of what my name was deciphered as a terrorist pirate. But I was assured it was not of the Somali variety because apparently that's racist. To me. Who would have thought it? White people can be racist, I've discovered this. As can brown people. But to be honest, when I actually deciphered what it was, actually was something quite remarkable. I discovered my first name, Sahar, means dawn. In Arabic, that's very beautiful. The Mir of Mirhadi's got links to Islam and Prophet Muhammad, that's very beautiful too. And Hadi, like Mirhadi, is leader in Persian, that's very beautiful. Very beautiful things. In separate contexts. Put them in separate fields and have a fucking field day. But when you put that shit together, the literal meaning of my name is Rise of the Prophet Leader. Now folks, feel my pain. Does that mean I'm really that fucking exotic? Or am I the second coming? Literally a second coming. And I don't mean that in a weird sort of like sexual way. You know, I'm not just going to burst out and squirt everywhere. You will be fine. It's wonderful. But you know what? Actually, when I discovered about my name and actually figured out, I thought it was quite nice. It was quite nice. It's not that bad. But something that really then bugged me, I had to wonder, why do parents be sadistic, be cruel, or just fucking stupid with the names they give their children? Really, please, help me understand this. I don't fucking get it. You see, you can imagine the maternity wards. Going, so, Mr. and Mrs. Temper, you see, you're a wonderful addition to your family. What would you like to call your child? And they'll be contemplating, well, he looks quite small. He looks quite small. Why do you call him Tiny? With an I-E. With an I-E, let's be quite retro. So I call Tiny Temper. And you see in another ward, you see another doctor coming to glowing parents going, so Mr. and Mrs. Rascal? Sorry, that's rascal for you. Oh, sorry, Rascal. Okay, Mr. and Mrs. Rascal, what would you like to call your child? Well, they're kind of contemplating and going, hey, look at the child. But he looks quite confused. Let's call him Dizzy. Thank you for finishing my punchline. But my personal favourite, I'm just going to keep going. I'm on my last bit. I'm just going to keep going. Mr. and Mrs. Loaf. Mr. and Mrs. Loaf. Glorious addition to your family, thank you very much. You seem to be glowing, Mrs. Loaf. And what shall I call your child? Yeah, they look at the child. Look at each other. Well, he looks quite juicy. You know, quite succulent. Squeeze it a little bit. Why don't we just call it meat? Perhaps? I'll send you to be very quiet, but this is all new material. So you've been a fantastic audience. Good night!
Sahar and Mirhadi, everyone! Good. Ladies and gentlemen, we are at the final act of the night.